All right, here we go, family. Black Power is the general. We live in effect. Y'all know it's about to go down. God damn it, buckle up, buckle in. It's gonna get hot for many of you motherfuckers out there, so get your goddamn fire extinguisher out. Get your motherfucking fire extinguisher out, cause it's gonna get hot. Believe it. Y'all know what it is. Seti.com online marketplace. Official General Sara, Seti DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies. Right there, we got African and Kemetic jewelry for the family out there that want to be fly and represent with the power of the ancestors. We got holistic tonics and remedies. Got something out there for you. Y'all know that damn plague out there knocking niggas down. So you got to boost your goddamn immune system with whatever you got and everything that you got. So get on over there. I got something for you. Get you together. You feel me? And so KingSeti.com for my family out there. You understand? Y'all know what it is. You know, make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages. King Seti, General Seti, and Sara soon Seti YouTube. Y'all already know Seti Live is lit. Soon as you see that motherfucking red light go and it's live, y'all already know y'all about to get that work. Make sure y'all get on over there to my Patreon. Support me, General Sara soon Seti. Got over 100 exclusive live streams on my Patreon, only for the family on Patreon. And so you know you got to get on over there and get that smoke. This motherfucker, as soon as you hit my goddamn Patreon, goddamn computer gonna catch on fire. Cause I got that work over there. You feel me? And make sure y'all get on over there to the page of all pages. I don't even know why I ain't got this up here, but I'm gonna get it up here right now because it don't make no sense why I wouldn't have it on there. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. I gotta get my flyer up there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm thinking about. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And I just straightened this up for some reason. It didn't switched up on me again for some reason. But I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together right there. Let me get that together, y'all. Goddamn computer do what it wanna do. Bleedy motherfucker might be trying to tap in on the general. You feel me? Y'all know what it is right here, Seti University of Ancient and Modern African Wisdom and Knowledge, the complete General Sara Soon Seti website, hundreds of damn near 800 lectures and videos on the site at this time. And this is all the subjects too raw for YouTube, banned videos. You feel me? I can't even put that shit on YouTube. You put one of them motherfuckers damn near 15 years old. They'll take that shit down in 2 minutes. Seti debates, Freemasonry, occult science, all world religions, black power politics and economics, street battles, behind the scene footage, video and radio interviews, and much, much more. And so if y'all want that work, y'all want the black Netflix of African consciousness, get your ass on over there and get your mind blown. All right? And so let me get this on out of here so I can go to work. Today we're gonna be dealing with very, very powerful information, you know, and I had to bring this up all the time for my family. Let me get back up here. Let me move this down so we can go into this work. You feel me? You know, and this right here, you know, is hot. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact they don't want motherfucker to say nothing out there right now. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want you to say shit. They taking shit down, and you got to understand why I say the things that I say, because I know that it's real. And I know that the prophecies is real. And I'm not talking about no fake shit. You know what I'm saying? That the ancestors had already recorded many thousands of years ago, because they had the cosmological understanding that these days would come. You see what I'm saying? As above, so below. And as you see, what is on the inside is also on the outside. And so you see as it is for a man and woman to detox. You understand what I'm saying? And purify the body and the mind. So it is with the cosmos. And the ancestors had already told these what they call interlopers. You understand what I'm saying? They had come in upon our land, that their day was coming, because they knew the cosmological definitions of all things in the universe. You see, you can't, let me blow this shit up. So you can't compare the Egypt of the knowledge of ancient Egypt with no other goddamn nation on the planet. And when I speak of Egypt, I'm talking of the whole Nile Valley. You understand what I'm saying? Egypt is the fountainhead of the whole Nile Valley. You see what I'm saying? And so all the knowledge, we're talking about millions of years of knowledge that come down the Nile River, even further back than the Nile River. We're talking about back up around the Great Lakes region, going even towards South Africa. You see what I'm saying? Coming down, hundreds of thousands to millions of years of knowledge. Now, if somebody else say millions of years, y'all be like, man, these motherfuckers making shit up. Only in Africa. When you say a million years, motherfucker take that. Well, very well could be. Anywhere else, you will say, man, that motherfucker lying like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker lying like, but when you say Africa, you dealing with millions of years. And so when you come into Egypt, you come into Ethiopia, you come into the Sudan, you come into Uganda, Rwanda, all up in that Kenya. You understand what I'm saying? All up in that area. The Horn of Africa, even Somaliland, what they call the Puntland. You see, all the way back down into South Africa, Mozambique, all up in there, the Congo. You understand what I'm saying? You dealing with a great science that cannot be duplicated, because unless you got the same amount of years, you understand what I'm saying? The only thing you can do is guess. That's the only thing you can do is guess. Our people didn't calculate it. You understand what I'm saying? For many hundreds of thousands, calculate, seen it go around, thousands of times. Let me quit playing with you. Let me quit playing with you. You see what I'm saying? Thousands of times. Let me throw this out here real quick so you can understand when I say these things. And I appreciate all the family out there for your support. Appreciate you. When you hear that the great year is 25,000 years. What am I talking about when I talk about the great year? Now, when you go through one solar year, the earth revolving around the sun is 365 days. 365 days. Now, when you think in essence that the sun is also revolving, and it has its course going around the greater sun of the universe. Some say it's Sirius. Some say it's Sirius. You understand what I'm saying? But it has been calculated that the sun's revolution in its circumference is 25,000 years. Now, how many 25,000s fit into a million? Huh? How many 25,000 years fit into a million? Well, four go into 100,000. You understand what I'm saying? So if you time that time 10, then you're talking about 40 times. Okay, you're talking about 40 times. You feel me? Now, if that be so, if our people been doing research for at least a million years, you understand what I'm saying? And when you get to the pyramid and you see anybody been to the Great Pyramid, I mean, soon as you get there and you look up and you see the massiveness of the Great Pyramid of Khufu, and not just Khufu, any other Great Pyramid, whether Khafre, whether Menkaure, Menkaure, whether it's Seneferu, even Zosia's pyramid. You understand what I'm saying? But into them Seneferu and Khafra and Khufu. You know goddamn well, man. I mean, because when you get to, you say, man, this shit, when I got there, I say, man, this shit is impossible. It's impossible. You understand? We so far removed from that greatness. You like, goddamn, how in the world is this humanly possible? But after being taught by the master teachers, they showed me. And I say, wow, our people been here for so long. And I'm not, and so they know that our people have been, supremely intelligent from time immemorial. Throw that, you could put that evolution shit, wrap that shit, and throw that shit out in the garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Wipe your ass with it, flush it down the goddamn toilet. That's all it's good for. Because what it does, it destroys your walk through greatness. You understand what I'm saying? If they show you as a monkey, hear me out, you a monkey, and you understand what I'm saying? And I just, the shit is so silly because motherfuckers talking about we evolved. I say, well, goddamn, how the fuck is you evolving in a goddamn continent full of goddamn carnivorous animals? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know how to defend yourself day one in Africa, your ass was a meal. So I don't understand this shit. You understand? So they keep me, well, we was in the tree. Goddamn it, some goddamn animals that come in the tree and get your ass. So you better have something for their ass when they come up in the goddamn tree. You understand what I'm saying? So you in a goddamn continent and you evolve. And who gonna wait on you to evolve to know how to defend yourself? Certain goddamn knowledge, because man is not as strong as no goddamn, a little bitty ass animal can run up on a man and whoop him and make him run for cover. So man is damn near totally dependent on some type of weaponry to keep something up off of his ass. You understand what I'm saying? And so at no given time could you have been unintelligent to the knowledge of defending oneself. You see what I'm saying? So I don't, all this dumbass shit that a motherfucker, and so I have to say that. Why am I saying that? So that you understand that we have been intelligently collecting information about the universe for at least 1 million years. And that ain't shit. Because when you look at the pyramid, it's easy to say, man, that's at least 1 million years worth of intelligence. And not only one time, you did it so many times. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't rock the consciousness of the world so many times. You see what I'm saying? And so we got to understand what we're talking about when we talk about prophecy. Not that it's based on some smoke out of the fucking air. It's based on the fact that we know cosmologically and astronomically that these times and seasons will take place. You see what I'm saying? And so the ancestors already knew when we talk about the laws of opposites. You understand what I'm saying? The laws of opposites. What is that saying? If there's an ice age, work with me now. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me get some more of the screen up because I'm about to go to work now. And you can go and run and you can, you can't deal with it. This shit get hot. Then motherfucker go sit on the ice cube. You understand? Do what the fuck you got to do to cool off. Because it could get real hot around this motherfucker. Believe it. You see what I'm saying? And so, if it could be an ice age, let me get some shit up here. Why am I saying this? Because what's happening around the world, you're seeing just catastrophic. Motherfucking, the earth is flooding, fires everywhere. The Arctic is melting, and I'm gonna deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? Wait a minute, is it up there? Oh, I ain't even got it up there. Let me get it up there. Let me go to work now. Let's go to work. We're up there, good. Okay, so you seeing right here in what they call Eastern Europe. where it was a lot of flooding went on over there. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of, houses and shit, all type of cities and shit, and being washed away. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is, the ancestors knew that it was coming, but a lot of it is because a lot of shit that they've been doing is helping to propel the earth into the age even quicker. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, keep it up, motherfucker. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Do what you got to do. I hope the whole goddamn earth act up. It ain't shit standing. Fuck it. If the black man and woman ain't, if they can't get it together in time, they might need a little help. They're just gonna have to survive Mother Earth when she strike out at everybody on the planet. We the caretakers, but we haven't taken care. We the custodians. The world is in our custody, and we have failed in our responsibility to, keep safe custody of the planet. You understand what I'm saying? And so you seeing, you see over there in Europe, all that shit is flooded out. This old Germany, good. Get what's coming to you. You understand what I'm saying? Germany had a Holocaust, if I'm not in Namibia. You understand? They went down there and created a Holocaust. You understand that people don't talk about. And then Italy went into Ethiopia. All these motherfuckers, the Belgians went into Congo. Britain went everywhere. France went everywhere, committing genocide. And so, the earth is striking back at this day and time because they have pillaged the earth, not just what's on the top, but what's on the bottom. They even pillaging the goddamn atmosphere. You see what I'm saying? And this is what we got to understand, family. And I'm dealing with it, you understand, so that you can understand me. When you understand the ingredients of creation, you understand what I'm saying? The earth has been created with a significant amount of elements. And you understand what I'm saying? And just like if you was a chemist and shit, you have to put a certain, percentage of, different elements and materials. And you understand what to get the outcome that you're looking for. And so when you look at this earth and you see that this is a very precious creation in the universe, everything don't look like earth. Every element, the significant amounts of the minerals that's in the earth and the water and the significant amount of oxygen and hydrogen and nitrogen in the air. You understand that? So we can breathe it. Even the significance of the relationship between us as Africans and the vegetation on the earth, that we breathe out the carbon dioxide and monoxide, the dioxide, and the vegetation breathe that in and shoot out that damn oxygen, shoot out what we need to breathe. So we in a closer relationship with the damn vegetation than we is with a lot of these motherfucking other so-called mutanoids that's on the earth. And we ain't in no relationship with them. But everybody want to be in one package deal, and it ain't no goddamn one package deal. We done sold our fucking soul to be with some outcasts. And I have to say that. We done sold our fucking soul to be with some outcasts. We're not the outcasts. We're not equals with nobody. God damn it. We are the primordials on the planet. We is prime in the order. We came first, and not only did we come first, goddamn it, we was here so goddamn long before we saw somebody else. When we did see the motherfucker, we like, what the fuck? How the hell did this happen? You understand what I'm saying? When we got to the doors of goddamn Africa and Asia, what you call Asia, you understand what I'm saying? And when we got down to Egypt, when we got ready to cross over into Asia, we had to put up a goddamn torch, and goddamn it, because it was dark over there. Goddamn it, wasn't nothing over there. We the one that took civilization over there. Wasn't nothing over there. I want y'all to understand that. Motherfucker yelled out and all we could hear was echoes. Wasn't nothing over there, family. And so, goddamn, we got to understand that's just like a child. When a motherfucker grown-ass man, say he equal with a child, and I'm not saying as far as that you don't have no fucking responsibilities greater than a child. He ain't even a goddamn child. He's a fucking fetus. And a sickly one on at that. Sickly fetus. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna equate who you are. And that's why, that's just like, and you go in the house and you put children in goddamn control and shit, and you come in the house, toe the fuck up and shit, this, that, and you got a big grown ass motherfucker sitting in the house, and you know, he act like he can't motherfucking gain control of the goddamn house. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to understand, we cannot put ourselves in this predicament. That's why we're in the predicament we are in now. This is why this goddamn planet is in the predicament it is and now. And motherfuckers want to talk, and I'm going to show you, and you can look all over the goddamn planet, and these sick ass niggas don't want to put the goddamn blame where it's supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying? Don't want to, you know, don't want to put the blame where, want to take the blame off of those that destroying the fucking earth. This the only one we got. You understand? And the cosmos and blessed us with a home, and here we is letting motherfuckers destroy, and we ain't even got the motherfucking nuts to rise up and look these motherfuckers in their eyes and deal with. Sick of you motherfuckers. Weak. You understand what I'm saying? And so here again, you looking all, you know, you see the goddamn planet is opening up, swallowing their shit. You understand what I'm saying? They mad at their governments because and so when you understand this is what they call global warming. But it's not just, you know, that's what they call it. Because you understand, but in ancient times, they got a different name for it. If you go into the Nordic mythology, they call it Ragnarok. And I'm going to show you. And they say the fire demon, Suten, he going to light the flame. You understand what I'm saying? They all got that flame. And that flame, and what they do is they hide the flame. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know Suten is walking around with that sword. And if he can get into Asgard, if he can fight off all the gods and get into Asgard and put his fucking sword in that flame, they know that's the beginning of Ragnarok. What is the flame, though? See, isn't it? It's so as above, so below. I want to talk to y'all today so that you can have a proper understanding. It's also raw consciousness. See what I'm saying? And so as you see the planet and the cosmos is fighting from above, you got to come from below with your raw consciousness. And the first thing you got to do is you got to see everything for what it is. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't lying on no motherfucking body. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? You ain't lying on the motherfucking record. Is a goddamn thousands of years long. We ain't lying on no motherfucking body. But there's a lot of sick niggas out there now. They got that chronic crackatosis. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker soft as a hostess. I want to talk to you. You got that chronic crackatosis, and these niggas' heart is soft as a hostess. They don't want to do nothing. They rather break down on their motherfucking knees and whine and weep to those that's about to be snatched up off of this motherfucker anyway. So you done committed suicide. You done committed spiritual and physical suicide. Riding with this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. So I want y'all to understand this. Seeing things for what they is. The prescribed definition of a thing given to it by nature. Not by your emotion, nigga. I don't need, fuck your emotion. When we talking science, motherfucker, we talking about exact methodology, exact definition. We ain't talking about fuck your emotion. We talking about what it is. Everything in nature got a prescribed definition of what it is given unto it by nature. I go over this shit many times. Motherfucker, apple seed is pre-coated to give apples. Oranges are pre-coated to give goddamn oranges. You understand? You ain't gonna plant no goddamn banana and get no goddamn orange. It's prescribed. A lion is prescribed by nature to produce other lions. So that's in its code. And the definition is those attributes that's given to it that keep it flourishing as a species. Every species is given in its core the will to continue to exist. You see what I'm saying? And to stay, the top of its chain if it can. You see what I'm saying? That's in the nature of a thing to do that. You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at the definition of thing. And most of the time, if you study that motherfucker and you see that certain attributes, certain characteristics have been, they didn't play these same attributes and characteristics out for, especially if you can go hundreds of years. It's not just, people say, well, everybody got their own will. No, it's some shit that motherfuckers cannot change. And when they do, it's so unlike them that they can only do it for a minute before they revert back to what the fuck they is. They try that shit for a minute, but then they ass revert back to what the fuck the nature, because it's hard to go against fucking nature. You can, if your ass come up out that motherfucking Arctic region, and then you bring I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck how you feel. You take your ass out there on that motherfucking, out there on that beach down there in the tropics, your monkey ass gonna have problems. And black people don't understand because they so, lost in their mind. It's the same for your black ass. When you move from coming out of the tropics and you move up into the Arctic and you move up, your body function starts shutting the fuck down too. You're not as healthy. That's why that cold is a goddamn incubator of disease. They talk about the heat. Motherfucker catch cold, flu, pneumonia, all that shit. You got to really be a wicked nigga to catch some of that shit like that in the goddamn summer. Your monkey ass got the lowest fucking immune system in the world. You understand what I'm saying? And you can, but to catch a cold and shit, you don't get that shit die. That shit go into an incubator stage. You understand what that shit dormant? You know what I'm saying? And so you see right here, all through Europe, now over here, to the West Coast, on fire. On fire. Every month, even the wealthy. They had their shit burning down. Motherfucking stars, superstars, and all of that, they shit burning down. The world is on fire. The world is flooding. That Arctic shit is up there melting every goddamn day, and the ancestors knew it. And that's one of the reasons they burnt a lot of our scrolls in Alexandria Library, because these are solar scrolls. You understand what I'm saying? These are solar scrolls, and the ancestors told that your time coming. Don't worry. At the time, but we got to understand, like we say, when we play football, we play kill the man, we play football or kill the man, but usually kill the man with the ball is everybody for themselves. But when you playing football and you trying to be one-minded with your team, motherfucker, you go high, I go low. You hit him high, I hit his ass low. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we have to do this shit. We got to go, you understand? We got the cosmos hitting his ass high. Motherfucker, you got to come and hit him low. You see what I'm saying? So you see all over the place, this shit is on fire. And so the ancestors told them that the day would come where the cosmos would purge, because this is a solar system. And you ain't gonna be in no solar system for long if you ain't got that shield. You ain't got that armor, that we call melanin. Now, you better talk to me. If you don't understand me and the shit, the love of the masters is in your heart now. You might hurt a little bit. You might have to get off. You understand? Because you might say, oh, nigga, you talking about my master. Well, get your bitch ass up off of here, nigga. Get on up off of here, because it's going to hurt. And we ain't holding, because this is a very critical time for our people. And ain't no motherfucking way we should be coming and get damn near to the end zone and trip and fall and fumble the motherfucking ball. When you got so many of our beloved, our children, our women, our brothers and young brothers that may be right there ready to hit that motherfucking line, and all they need is one more lesson of righteousness, and motherfuckers get to the goddamn end zone and trip and fumble the motherfucking ball with so much on the line. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. I love the masters and when I say masters, that gender neutral, all the great ones that came. Love them for. Thank you, ancestors, for letting them come and wake us up and give us that valuable information that is the greatest literature on the planet since the last 2,000 years. God damn, I mean, this is a unprecedented academic work that our masters put together for us, and niggas out here reading comic books. Huh? Motherfuckers up under the water, or in the air, over there, over the planet, motherfucker in the earth. You understand? When a motherfucker from this continent, that continent, half the goddamn continents these niggas say ain't even here no more. Motherfucker from the Lemuria, motherfucker from Atlantis, motherfucker from, indigenous to the Americas, and this motherfucker was under a goddamn glacier. They goddamn, I say, man, these niggas is so goddamn silly, it don't make no goddamn sense. And so you see right here that the ancestors have returned, that Ra is finally returning to set this shit straight. Whatever, it's just like the body. When some come up in the goddamn body, it sends out them cells to get with it. And so the cosmos is sending out them cells to purge. You understand? The cosmos are things that have been parasitical. Everything is, and I didn't even put up the other part where they showing the animals. As a matter of fact, before I can even get up, before I even jump off in this, I got to show this, just to show why the ancestors. Let me get this up here. I got to get this up here, man. I can't do it like that. Cause so when I put this down, look at this, and you see the oil spill. This is our water. Animals all out there, and you understand. And these motherfuckers don't get this. Is what's happening because you the custodian. This earth is in your custody, nigga, and you done vacated because you didn't allow this motherfucker to continue to sit on your seat, knowing he's a motherfucking fetus, a goddamn sickly fetus, and you let him sit on the seat. You understand what I'm saying? So we got a problem here. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Oil all on the damn land, then washed up out the water. You understand? Fish, everything, leaping up out the sea, crying. Where's the custodian? Where's the caretaker of the planet? Where? You understand what I'm saying? What's happening to the earth? You look here and you see, the animals. I seen where they had an oil spill over there maybe a year ago. Mauritius. Over there, not far off of Madagascar. African island, but one of the most beautiful islands on the planet. Motherfuckers, oil spill. They talking about it might be 100 years before they recover. People don't understand that. When they spill that shit, ain't no just go out there with no goddamn Kleenex and no goddamn, no paper towel and try to get that shit up. That shit is then fuck the ecosystem up. You see what I'm saying? And so you see all these, and people don't understand that the oil is the blood of the earth. You understand what I'm saying? Just like you put oil in your goddamn car and it lubricates the gears in your car. I'm looking out there. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. I had to make sure everything is good. You see, lubricates. Wait a minute. Okay, all right. I had to see this shit. All right. I had to look and make sure they ain't trying to, because I get off in my goddamn teaching and these motherfuckers, and I don't be looking and shit, and I look up and my shit might be off. I'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you look out there and they mad at me, and they better be mad at me. If the motherfucker ain't mad at me, I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make the motherfucker happy. I ain't trying to make the motherfucker feel good. I'm letting him know that the little cubs of Marcus Garvey is not goddamn Mustafa. Motherfucker, I was a cub when I first started reading my motherfucker. I'm Mustafa now. And you understand, we about that life right now. We about that gas. You know what I'm saying? We about global African supremacy. And if you would have been on it a long time ago, and if you would have saw this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, what he was about long time ago, you wouldn't be sitting on your hands catching all these goddamn diseases, and you're gonna catch a whole lot more. If you don't reclaim your divine authority on the planet that was given to you by the cosmos, not a game, not something that we just whipped up. It's a given goddamn fact. It's a given goddamn fact. And so we got to wake up to that. And so we see here, we see all, over there, Ida just came through and flooded goddamn I mean, flooded goddamn Louisiana all the way up to goddamn New York City. Got goddamn had motherfucking water all down on the goddamn subway. You understand what I'm saying? All the way up. And so you can see that it's, one day it's gonna come and you gonna see, goddamn it, the United States gonna start, nigga, over by goddamn fucking Wisconsin. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be another fucking ocean or sea over in that motherfucker. You feel me? They know their time is coming, and you got to know, because you can't sit. You can't sit. You got to know that we're going to be great trekkers, and because we've always been great trekkers. We're going to have to get on that vainglorious trek and get the fuck on where we're supposed to be. You understand what I'm saying? Get where we supposed to be. If you watch that one movie, I forget the name of that motherfucking movie. What was the name of that movie? Where all that, it froze all up in goddamn New York, and every goddamn ice and all type of hurricanes and shit and this, that, and the third. And at the end of the movie, everybody had to go to Africa. What was the name of that goddamn movie? I forget. Y'all don't know no goddamn way. But I seen the shit day after tomorrow. That's right. Day after tomorrow. That shit. They already let motherfuckers know they're going to have to go to Africa. So if they letting you motherfucker, but that's our shit. Why is it Marcus Garvey and all the great Colin Muhammad, Malcolm X, Dr. Clark, Dr. Ben telling you to go, and they know goddamn well. You know why? Because they know it's in the goddamn, regardless to, and what they do. It was coming anyway, but because they have pillaged the earth, you understand, all they doing is pushing the date up. It's coming quicker because the earth is crying like, this shit, let me take control. Family needs some help. They ain't getting it together, and maybe, we just gonna reach out to the family. We're gonna reach out to our African beloved and give them some help, because they in need of a little help. And so you see the flooding, and then you look out, west and shit, and that shit over there ain't nothing but a sandbox. Everything over there gonna become sand after a while. That shit gonna burn down over there. You see what I'm saying? And so when you talk about the rapture, and we talk about the rapture, and they talk about the second baptism of fire, and it said that God is a consuming fire. It said God, but see, the fire that they're talking about is solar fire. It's that heavenly fire. We ain't talking about that shit. You strike a match, and that's something else. We talking about that cosmic. So, and when you talking about it, I'm doing a video coming up. What if God is the devil? And see, we don't understand that they done made our God the devil, and then goddamn it, and our ancestors made their God the devil. You understand what I'm saying? We did the same goddamn thing. We is the diametric opposite. We totally different than each other. And so we see shit totally different. That's why when you see all these European deities, when you go to any European deity, we talking about supreme deity. Whether it's in Greece, whether that motherfucker in Rome, whether it's in goddamn the Nordic, they never had solar deities. All of their deities, supreme deities, were storm deities. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when you look up, you see clouds and shit. You know why? Because them clouds block out the goddamn sun. It's something deeper. Y'all don't understand the occult meaning of that. So goddamn Thor was a god of thunder. When it's thunder, it's raining. You understand what I'm saying? So goddamn, they need some moisturizer. You understand? For when that goddamn solar flares come down, they need some moisturizer. So they ain't never worship no god and no damn sun. They worship the God that's going to put some of that goddamn moisturizer down here on the planet. You see what I'm saying? So Zeus was also a god coming in and God coming in the clouds and shit. You understand? What is the cloud? The clouds is to block out the goddamn sun. That's why they putting all that goddamn what they chemtrails, and they got all them goddamn machines that put all them goddamn clouds out there. You see what I'm saying? So that we got to understand that we don't have the same God. So if you praying to the same God that he praying in, nigga, you in trouble. You in some serious trouble because that motherfucker will not answer you. I can guarantee you that. So when we go to Psalms 84, so when we understand and spit and I read these prophecies that they didn't already been told this. For the Lord God is a sun and a shield. And something that shields you, nigga, protects you. The Lord will give grace and glory, and no good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. You understand? Now, there's two meanings to that. Uprightly means you're morally right, but also it digging even deeper because it's talking about those who walk on two legs. Some walk on four. They had to be taught. You understand what I'm saying? To get on two legs. And so you understand Malachi chapter 4, it says, but verse 2, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And you see right there, and I always bring that up, that son is spelled here with a capital S because it designates a person, place, and a thing. And in this instance is a person. It is God in person. We got to talk. It's God in person. It's as a person. So it is the Son that is God. So when it say, so this is what you see all over Egypt. And I believe I have pictures that I didn't put in this time where it show the African face in the sun because we are the physical human representation of the sun on the planet. So that's us. That's our Father. And so you see right here, our children, wrapped in the sun, that we are the seeds of the sun. You see what I'm saying? And so no other people on this planet can claim that. You see that serpent, which you call the Ouroboros, with the sun, with the tail of the serpent in his mouth, or her mouth. Let me be clear about her mouth, because majority, if not damn near 95%, of all serpent deities in ancient Egypt were goddesses. You see what I'm saying? And so it represents immortality. You understand? It represents immortality. You understand? Immortals, the immortal race, the primordial, okay, of the sun, of the sun. You see what I'm saying? So now we talk about the baptism of fire, but we got to understand when we speaking in biblical terminology, we are talking about the solar fire. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about the fire of the sun, so you're not confused. But see, you got to understand his God is our devil. And so that majority of our scrolls became his definition of hell. You see what I'm saying? We're not going to hell. They're already in hell. Right now, you see what I'm saying? That was our heaven. Many scrolls show our soul leaving our body going to the sun. You understand what I'm saying? People don't talk about that. Let me tell y'all something. Many of our scrolls show our car leaving our bodies going to the sun. Okay? So in many spiritual teachings of Africa, the sun was heaven. The heaven was in the sun. You see what I'm saying? And that we would go there. So it was many places of the universe that was divine and holy to our people. You see what I'm saying? Let me bring it down. Let me work now. Let me work. He will baptize you with Holy Spirit and fire. Okay? And fire. He ain't like a motherfucking Bic or a motherfucking match, nigga. He talking about the divine fire. And when you talking about divine fire, you speaking of the sun. Malachi 3:2. He is like a refiner's fire. Okay, so he talking about the great Ptah as the ironsmith of creation. You understand what I'm saying? As the great worksman of creation, the craftsman, the God of craftsmen, which in Greek and in Roman was Hephaestus and Vulcan. You see what I'm saying? And so when you look at the sun, see, people got to understand, you can go up there, look up the angry sun. That's what they really see when they look up there. So they wasn't worshiping no damn suns because they know that same image that you see is gonna return now. It's gonna return. It's gonna return, and it ain't gonna play no game with them, neither. You see? And you see right here, you see that's Suten. Now that's right out the comic book. He done broke in there, he done kicked some ass in Asgard. And he didn't put that damn flame, he didn't put that sword on the flame. And so when he do that, they know that the beginning of Ragnarok has begun. Ragnarok is the death of Asgard, the death of the gods, the death of their world. You see what I'm saying? And so they know in that terminology, it's the consciousness of African people. Not no any consciousness, because motherfuckers say the conscious ain't no goddamn conscious community. Motherfucker, what is your consciousness? What are you conscious of? I'm sick of talking about the conscious. What it only means aware, but what the fuck is you aware of? You understand what I'm saying? I say it again and again. A motherfucker could be aware of a woman being raped in the alley. That don't mean he gonna do nothing about it. Just because you conscious don't mean you gonna do a motherfucking thing about it. It's a lot of motherfuckers conscious of a lot of shit out here that they don't make a move on. Goddamn it, we don't need to, so we got to talk about that African redemption liberation consciousness that make a motherfucker get up out his seat and want to be down with the movement and put some goddamn work in. And you understand what I'm saying? Too many t-shirt and necklace niggas out there. Too many incense and prayer rug niggas out there. That's all motherfucker want to do. Rock a motherfucking necklace, put a hat on with hey Roo, put a goddamn shirt on and shit, and somehow you super nigga. You understand? Somehow you take a couple of facts and shit and put it together, go on Sara page, get a couple facts and shit and go out there and spit something in somebody's ear. And they be like, damn, you deep, nigga, you stole all that motherfucking information from another person, ain't gave them no goddamn credit. You can't even put two and two together. All you know is that one fact. Motherfucker that really know that information pull up on you and ask you some goddamn serious questions. Your ass will fold like lawn chairs, nigga. Let me get it together. So you see right there that, you see right there it says what? It says, for our God is a consuming fire. He's a consuming fire. That means he gonna consume. You feel me? He's gonna consume. You understand? And so we got to, they know this. And so you see it with Icarus. It's the same story. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, Icarus, and his father was a Greek scientist, and he said, Dad, I wish I could fly like the eagles. I wish I could fly like the falcon. I wish I could fly like African people. You feel me? Is it something you could do? He said, yes, son. I'm going to create you some wings. Made them out of wax. That just show you. See, now, but you got to, and so he put these wax, he made some for himself, and they both flying up in the air and shit. And so his father got tired, and he said, I'm going to go back down. But he told his son, he said, man, have fun up here now. But don't fly too close to the sun. Don't do that. Daddy told him. Don't fly too close to the sun. But Icarus, he just wanted to be African so bad. He wanted to be one of the children of the sun. So I guess he forgot that the wings was wax, but y'all got to understand that is symbolic of Western society. You understand? When he went up so high, he kept going and just don't believe shit. Like they say, motherfucker don't believe shit stink. And so the motherfucker kept going until the wings just melted on his back and his ass come crashing down. You see what I'm saying? Oh, poor Icarus. Look at me. And so this day's story, poor Icarus. That's a hard fall, man. That's a hard fall. You can see, and you see that motherfucker back bent. That motherfucker in agony. When you see a motherfucker bent back like that, that motherfucker in agony. That motherfucker he know when he hit that motherfucking ground what a fall is gonna be. You feel me? And so, I had to straighten that one up. Because I think, let me see, did I take it out of there? Yeah. Well, let me take, because, some of that shit just too hard for them to take. You understand what I'm saying? So when we talk about the next coming of the age of rock, you see what I'm saying? When y'all see Jesus, and you make your own assumptions as you need to, okay? Nailed to the cross, it ain't no wood. That's just this parable. That's just, the hidden, the surface information. So you look at, no, it's a solar cross. It's not no regular cross, it's a solar cross. And so they didn't already prophesied this. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where they get the term hell on earth. Hell on earth. Nigga, it's coming. So that's global warming. Now I want y'all to bear with me. Now let me keep it moving. Because I want to get down some of that. And so even when you look at old Thor, look at it. Look at it. That motherfucker know. Look at it. You see that motherfucker? That's when Ra show up on his ass. You see what I'm saying? It's the same message. It's the same message. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how, when they see us sit back on that throne, that's the look they're going to have on their motherfucking face. You see what I'm saying? And so even when you talk about Icarus, and you see even the war of the angels in heaven, you see what I'm saying? Lucifer. You understand what I'm saying? That's the same fall of Icarus. You understand what I'm saying? The motherfucker want a war in heaven. You understand which is, symbolic. You know what I'm saying? They shameful. They want to fight. They want to fight with the living God. You understand what I'm saying? And he gonna throw their ass down. They know that. They're gonna try to assume the position of the Most High, and he gonna throw their ass down. But you got to understand it. You got to get on your garbage shit. You got to, and I'm saying that with some righteousness. You got to get back on that college shit. You got to get back on your Dr. John Henry Clark, on your Dr. Ben, your Francis Cress Wilson, your Amos Wilson, your Ashaka Musa, your Chancellor William, your John G. Jackson, your J.A. Rogers, your George G.M. James, your Drusilla Dungy Houston, Ashra Quasi, and Mary Rock Quasi. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get back on all of that. You got to stir it up on the pot and know your damn legacy and know your position in the planet as primordial. And as the cosmos go high, your ass go low. You understand what I'm saying? And we gonna win this shit. And I know it in my heart. I laugh because I know we got it. All we just got to do is because let me tell y'all something. And I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. When we say white supremacy, that's also including parasitical niggas. And I want y'all to know that. It also includes, so I don't want people to say, well, what about no? When we say white supremacy, that includes parasitical niggas. That includes them too. So they both got to go at the same goddamn time. Don't leave them out. They got to go. Right along with him and all those that have attributed to the genocide and misery of African people. You understand? And the taking of our land, our languages, our lives, our livelihood. You understand what I'm saying? Our dominion and our sovereignty. They got to feel the pain that our ancestors feel. And I don't give a goddamn. My ancestors felt such misery and pain, and goddamn it, I want those that made our ancestors feel that misery and pain. I hope that goddamn it, they feel it 1,000,000 times fold of what they did. That's the only way I could feel right in my spirit. I could never forget nobody for that. I'm sorry. You might can, but I can't. So that's old Lucifer. You understand? And so the thing is, let me bring this down. You got to know, and I'm on my way out of here, y'all. I'm on my way out of here. I'm on my way out of here. I'm on my way out of here. Hold on. Nah, I should have took that. No, I don't want you to know no goddamn Jesus. But you got to understand that they know that the dragon, see, you got to know the dragon. That's African people. When it said the return of the dragon. See, y'all don't understand. And I broke that down to y'all. That the dragon is the sun. You understand? The fire that the dragon spit is the heavenly fire of the sun. The phoenix is the dragon. So when you hear the term, if you heard, if you seen on Netflix, y'all seen that movie called The Naga Pearls. You understand what I'm saying? The Naga Pearls, or the dragon egg. That's the same egg of the phoenix, where the phoenix lived for 500 years, and then it burned up in its own fire. And out of the ashes is an egg of the new phoenix. So the dragon egg is the phoenix egg. You got to know you the dragon. When you talk about the dragon, you are, especially in the East. I want to break this down because I'm about to get out of here. When you study the dragon in Africa and the East, and then you study the dragon in Europe, the dragon in Europe is always a monster, a devastating beast. But when you come in Africa and Asia, the dragon is symbolic of deity, of wisdom, because you always see the dragon is connected to books and libraries, also of great treasures. You understand? Love of treasures. And then immortality, even with creation, because the egg of creation is the dragon egg. So when you go in there and you see this fight, they know that it's the sun coming back. So that's their understanding of fighting the great dragon, got to bring down the great dragon. You see what I'm saying? But in reality, they know it's the sun, so they double talk. They ain't letting you know that they know the sun is coming back, but the dragon is a zoomorphic, a totem of the sun. And so they say they got to bring down the great dragon. You see, and they relate Satan and the devil with the dragon, because our God is their devil and their God is our devil. That's why when I showed you the sun, you see an evil face. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. Don't fall for that. So the return of the dragon, the return of the king. If you watch that goddamn that motherfucking Lord of the Rings, the return of the king. You see what I'm saying? The return of the Jedi, the Jed pillar. You understand what the Jedi, which is the resurrection of Osiris, that Osirian African consciousness is the same thing. We on our way back. You see what I'm saying? But you got to know it, because if he go high and you miss going low, then goddamn it is not complete. It must be complete above and below. You see, so right there, you see the dragon egg is the sun. You see what I'm saying? Is the sun. And man, I got some cold ass images I want to show y'all of these pharaohs, man, and they show the serpent, all going. I mean, ones I ain't even shown yet. All the pharaohs got the serpent going through the middle of the head. You understand? Coming down, sitting on the pineal. You understand? That's us, the winged serpent. The wing, and then you see some serpents, winged serpents with the feather. The feather of my eye. And so you see certain dragons with the feather. You see Quetzalcoatl over here in the Americas with the feather, the feathered serpent. So the solar baptism, I'm on my last one, y'all. The solar baptism and detox will purge the earth of all parasites. Okay? And I don't know if I spelled that. If I spelled, that's all right. You know what the fuck I mean. You understand? I be typing so quick. So the solar baptism and detox will purge the earth of all parasites. Matter of fact, I hate that. Let me get another one down there. Let me see. I hate that. Okay, I see it right there. I be typing and shit. I put some shit up. I be like, what the fuck did I fucking spell? I done spelled some crazy shit. I'm correcting that shit right now. Cause I'll get and do this shit again. I'll do this shit again. Okay, matter of fact, let me go and put that in there. I'm working on the motherfucker in live time, y'all. So there it is, family. Let me put it up there so y'all can see. Y'all see it? We back, baby. As above, so below. Go to work. Get on your African consciousness. Get on your African redemption. Just don't be a book nigga, a reference nigga. Read, but internalize that shit. Eat it up. Eat that wisdom up. And nigga, let it invigorate and bring nutrition, nutrients to your soul and your consciousness and your spirit that you activate, nigga. You got to activate. Many motherfuckers reading don't activate. You got to activate, baby. You got to activate. You got to put that energy, that knowledge in motion. Activate. Let's do this, family. It's our time. Is they try? And lastly, going out on this, you see them making a major move out there. You see them making a major move out there all around the world. You see that? Because people act erratic when that time is getting closer and closer and closer. So when you see them trying to make that major move, hold on, let me talk to you. Because they know that time is drawing near. And that means if you unaware of your destiny and the move that you need to make, you're going to miss your chance. And they fate very well may become the fate of many of our own people because they unaware. So do the research, internalize it quickly. Eat that shit up. Let the nutrients flow through your spirit, your body, and your mind, and activate it, and make a movement to get back to greatness because it's our time. This is the General Sara, Seti, and y'all motherfucker know that my mind is heavy. You understand what I'm saying? KingSeti.com online marketplace. We already know GeneralSeti.com. Let me get it up there. GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. Get on over there to my Patreon, General Sara Seti. Make sure you subscribe to all my goddamn YouTube pages. Share that information. Because y'all motherfuckers know I'm the most blocked motherfucker out there. If most people, you got to go looking for the general. You understand what I'm saying? That just show you how powerful my motherfucking information is. You understand what I'm saying? Because that just show you people say, God damn it, where that information at? General Sara Seti. Plug that shit in and get that motherfucking smoke. This the General Sara Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.